Hi there. So I wanted to talk about a couple recent game pickups that I got. The first one being Deadpool. With all the hype around the movie, I really wanted to grab this game. The PlayStation 4 copy has rose from like about $50 to about $150, and that's not even for a sealed copy. For the PlayStation 3 Deadpool game, I was watching that one. It seemed that this one was a bit slower to hit that price hike, and so I was able to grab this one sealed. And I was actually watching a couple different ones. There was one seller that looked like sort of a mass wholesaler type of person. It said that they had 380 of these copies had sold, and that there were about 12 left. And I was watching it kind of slowly go down, and it said at one point it said there was 10 left, and then all of a sudden it was like a snap and they were all gone. And I was like, well, holy crap. So I went ahead and I made an offer on a different one, and I was able to get it for just $5 over that. So I'm pretty happy about that, because if you go check now, this game keeps getting listed brand new sealed for about $100. So definitely intend to play this one here soon and unseal it and do a video on that and talk about my thoughts. I'm pretty excited for that one, especially with the hype around the recent X-Men, the Wolverine and Deadpool movie, of course. And then the second one I recently got, and I'll show me cleaning this one up again, because I got this one from GameStop. And this is a fairly expensive PlayStation 4 game. There's not a lot of expensive PlayStation 4 games out there right now. This one is kind of like mid-tier. It's only about around $60 to $70, and that's for a complete box. Well, when I say complete, the game is actually in the PlayStation right now, but it doesn't come with the manual. So complete is just having the box art, the case, and the disc. And that goes for, like I said, about $60, $70, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. And then if you want this brand new seal, it's about a little over $100 from what I've seen. What's cool about this one, though, is that it comes on, what's on the disc is the 1.0 version, and there are no updates. So this isn't going to receive an update now at this point in time. So it's a pretty good buy for longevity purposes. It's also on the PlayStation Vita originally. So on the PlayStation 4, it runs at at least on the PS5 and probably the PS4 Pro, it runs at 60 frames a second. And I believe it runs at 4K as well. It may only be 1080p, but nonetheless, pretty sweet pickup there. And since I'm on the topic, these are the only two games that I recently got. But just to talk about GameStop a bit, because it's always kind of a roll of the dice there. I was working up north, and I was contemplating going to the GameStop. The first day I was up north, I didn't go. The second day I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and check it out. And sure enough, I was able to find this game, and this is one that I've just been kind of looking forward to add to the collection and play as well. And yeah, so it's always nice to get into GameStop and find those kind of rare oddities. They had this one for $50, so it was a decent deal. And if you have their membership, plus you can get some coupons in many other ways, I was able to get this price down a bit, and I'm pretty happy with it, I must say. And also something to be warned about, like I said, GameStop's hit or miss, so don't always go there anticipating to find something. I always will stop in a GameStop if I'm close by just to check if they have anything. And oftentimes they do have stuff kind of come in and out that is retro, and you might be able to get a good deal on it. So it's always a kind of a roll of dice, but also the employees can kind of be a roll of the dice too. Like when I was buying this, they tried to add on the protection, which is like, it's like $3, $4, but I mean, that's money that I absolutely don't need to spend. If I had protection on all the games I had, I'd spend, tons of money that I did not need to spend because I take care of my stuff. If you were getting it for a kid, maybe you might want to get that, but for an adult, definitely not. So it was just kind of a bit shifty. They did mention it at least, and they were like, I went ahead and they basically brought it up as, I went ahead and threw this on for $1. It's the protection for the disc, and I'm looking at it. It's like over $3 for this protection. I'm like, dude, I don't need that. Take that off. What the hell? So, it can be a bit shady at GameStops. I've had GameStops where I've had great experiences, though, and the employees are incredibly nice. Other times I've had it to where, like, they just don't want to help me at all. They seem like they're there just to collect a paycheck, which, again, is fine. I don't see anything necessarily wrong with that either, because I'm sure they're not getting, like, the full 10 yards of treatment or anything like that. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give a heads up if you do go to GameStop. Watch out for what they may throw onto your purchase. Always check your receipt. Always check the little readout of what you're buying, and make sure that they are doing everything correctly, because, they're trying to get their own numbers up and look good for a company that, to be honest, may or may not actually care about them. So So anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you played either one of these. Really looking forward to playing this. Watch out for that video here soon. I'm going to do an unsealing and then just kind of talk about my initial thoughts and probably do a video down the road and talk about my later thoughts as I finish the game. So thanks for watching. Let me know. Thanks a lot.